The Fresh and Fit podcast, hosted by Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks, rose to prominence within the manosphere, offering advice on fitness, finances, and relationships. Their confrontational style and polarizing content initially gained a large following, but repeated controversies led to their dramatic downfall. Launched in 2020, the podcast quickly became popular, particularly among young men, for its advice on self improvement and high value lifestyles. The hosts leaned heavily on controversial and provocative opinions, often sparking viral debates. This approach attracted millions of subscribers on platforms like YouTube and Patreon, making it one of the most prominent voices in its niche. Gaines and Walter Weeks has faced significant backlash and a major downfall, largely attributed to their controversial remarks and actions, including overt racism and misogyny. These issues culminated in their YouTube channel's demonetization in 2023, cutting off their primary revenue stream and sparking widespread debate about their content and its consequences. The controversy stems from several incidents. Notably, the hosts made derogatory comments about Black women on a dating app, using phrases like night riders, and explicitly stating their disinterest in dating dark women, which many interpreted as racist and colorist. Additionally, they invited far-right figure Nick Fuentes onto their show, where they encouraged him to say the N-word while hosting a table of Black women. This incident drew significant outrage on social media. The podcast's history of misogyny also fueled their downfall. Episodes often featured arguments with female guests, including a widely publicized clash with rapper Asian Doll. The hosts frequently displayed dismissive and degrading behavior toward women, drawing criticism for creating a toxic and disrespectful environment. Their content often promoted harmful stereotypes about gender dynamics, with Gaines comparing women to used cars. In one infamous clip, critics argue that the podcast's initial success, built on controversial and attention-grabbing content, was unsustainable. While they amassed a large following, the consistent crossing of ethical lines alienated viewers, advertisers, and platforms like YouTube. This trajectory demonstrates the risks of relying on shock value and divisive content for fame, as it often leads to eventual backlash and irreparable damage to credibility of a source. The public's reaction to their downfall has been mixed. Some see it as a justified outcome for their behavior, while others point to broader debates about free speech and platform accountability. Regardless, the case of Fresh and Fit highlights the precarious nature of fame built on controversy and the growing intolerance for discriminatory and harmful rhetoric in digital media.
Space the other day, and I said, you're doing a great job calling it these Jews, but if we take this country back, we want it for white folks. And would you go home? And you said, I was born here and I'm not going anywhere. And this is where I think the problem is with working with non-whites, is that once you think you help us, that you're just going to stay in our country. Do you still stand? Why do you Browns think you could stay in my country? No, it's the truth. You didn't build this country, Myron. You're not from here.
Address you right now.
You're not from this country. Why do you think you can stay?
Anyway,
it's a point.
Hey,
I am in Florida. I'm in Florida, and I will knock you out on camera.
All right, I'm not gonna have violence in the space. It's not even my space. I think Ian's having.
Arab and Black descent. I've been very vocal about whites, right? Having the ability to claim to say, hey, I don't think white supremacy is a bad thing. I don't have an issue with whites saying our country was founded by whites.
Still feel bad for him? I said I was joking.
Still, they haven't learned. They're doing the same thing. Fresh and Fit. Amrou Fudl, whatever your name is, dude. Anyway, you think it's cool to be the way you are, to be racist. What I don't understand is the guy, his sidekick, considers himself a black man, and yet you consistently subject yourself or allow yourself to be insulted, or maybe you don't know you're being insulted by your co-host. Speaking of your co-host, that white boy said that he would knock you out on camera, and you smooth glossed that over and crawled right up under him like a little cur and tried to play it off like it wasn't said. Come on, dude. Where your smoke at? Where all that tough shit at that you had? I guess it is what it is. I don't understand how any self-respecting black man will listen to you, or black woman, All you do is berate and belittle. You're very disrespectful. You need to stop it. I think you dislike yourself. I don't know if you want to be white, but they're consistently letting you know that they don't want you in the club. You're begging to get in the club. You're like a little puppy that won't go away. They kick you and you run right back. They kick you and you run right back. And they keep smacking you down and you keep running back. He said, I appreciate what you're doing, but when we get rid of all them, where do you think you're going to be? Oh, you like a little cur. We're on the same team. No, you're not. He's telling you you're not. And I don't understand your sidekick. He's sitting there taking them insults as if behind the scenes you say, yeah, those people are no good. But you're a good one. Wake up. Smell the coffee. It's Mr. Maxwell. I'm out.